Hey everybody, I just want to introduce to you today Econocraft. I want to take you for a bit of a walkthrough to show you what's on my server. A lot of people do this. I just thought I'd take the time to show you what I've done. Like I said, the slogan for my server is play, learn, share. So I'm hoping to share some of the creations that I've made, and hopefully in time, if people play continuously and make their own contributions, and they can all share as well through my online forums. What I want to walk through today, I'll just take you to the spawn point. After you've completed Tutorial Island, this is where you'll start in Hornchurch, which is a district in Econocraft. If you want to play on my server, I'll put the IP address in the description down below. I'll also put the link to my website, which is econocraft.beastnode.com. One thing to note though, I am running frap, so my frame rate might go down, which might cause a bit of lag between when I actually make an action on Minecraft and when we actually see it. Okay, so I'm in op at the moment. I'll make that screen bigger. So once you finish Tutorial Island, this is where you'll spawn. It'll automatically teleport you here. Tutorial Island is necessary. It'll obviously tell you all the basic commands that you'll need to start off. In Econocraft, you have different ranks. So you'll obviously start off as a newbie, where you won't have many options available to you. You can't use too many commands, and you're only allowed to buy one chunk of land. The only reason for this is it stops spammers and people who come and go. They'll buy a chunk of land, and it might become an important piece of land in any district. And rather than having 100 unusable chunks of land, we limit that to as little as possible. So the different ranks allow you to use more commands. More importantly, it allows you to buy more land. So all the tutorial signs, there's NPCs in Tutorial Island, they'll all guide you through. Just take 2 minutes to complete it. It doesn't take that long. And as I said, this is where you'll spawn. So this is the start. Obviously there's signs everywhere here. After this point it's pretty self-explanatory. There's commands such as set home. What set home does it'll set your home point to here. If you don't do this right now, if you die between stepping out of this platform and down into Hornchurch, you'll actually respawn back in Tutorial Island. So set home here. If you manage to find an empty block of land and you do buy it, put down your bed. By default, you get given a few items to start with. You get bed, some seeds, sapling for a tree, and some apples. Obviously you get a bit hungry very quickly, so I do give you some basic starting items. Once you've set home, it does tell you to read the rules, blah 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 blah, check out the website for more help, give us a bell if you need any help. If you walk to the glass here, you can see some of Hornchurch. More importantly, that skyscraper just there. What that skyscraper does is gives you some more direction on where you can buy land and what you need to do. You can either walk down these stairs here, these pretty little sandstone stairs, or I've put in a train system thanks to the train carts plugin, where I'll make a tutorial for this plugin as well. It's pretty nifty. It doesn't actually, you can put train info, obviously only an op or myself can do this, but it tells you everything about the train, so I can't it can't slow down over time. Its maximum speed is 0.05 blocks per second. What it does is it uses signs to actually set its speed instead of powered rails, which does decrease the lag on the server. Rather than having powered rails, I think it's every 7 blocks you have to have one before the car will stop. You just have these signs and it will continue until it reaches another sign. See down there? There's a sign in there. There's also a sign down here which will automatically eject me in front of this guy. So there's the train I just got out of there. It'll automatically teleport into here. There's NPCs throughout the world. They'll talk to you if you get within 3 or 4 blocks. So this base level here is basically, we just came from up there and we come down the rail down here. If we want to travel anywhere else within Hornchurch or to another district, we just take this rail system here. Trains will move in this direction. They'll flow out towards that clock tower and then head out towards the Moo farm, as one of my players has set up. And obviously it'll come from this direction as well. So after you've gone from your spawn point, this is the main central station. This is your way of getting around. In the process of building custom teleport portals, just using basic command blocks. Within the ranks, as you go higher in ranks, like I said, you have more commands. The highest rank that a player can achieve is a lightning jumper. So the ranks are newbie, woodcutter, iron picker, gold miner, diamond champion, and lightning jumper. And basically the lightning jumper has the ability to set warps. So if I open up my help command, it tells me what I can use. So it tells me more about banks, the economy, jobs, more about land, markets, rules, trading, warps. So for instance, if I go help warp, it'll tell me a bit about it. So warping allows high rank, blah 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 blah. If I type in warp, it will give me a list of commands that are available to me. So anyone can type that command. If you're a newbie, you won't see anything except for warp help. You won't be able to see warp, create, delete, list, etc. So as a lightning jumper, you can create warp points anywhere in the map, and then you can teleport to that point at any time with a cooldown. The cooldown is only implemented because on past servers I've seen people use warps to escape lava. They'll be digging and mining in pretty dangerous areas and have, you know, warp and then the warp name in their history, cancel it, and then if they fall in lava, quickly open it up and then teleport instead of dying, which takes a bit of fun out of it. But anyway, so like I said, you come down from your warp, your spawn point, yes, your central station, lag starting to hit with fraps running, sorry, and this is your main skyscraper. So you walk into your lobby and you talk to this guy if you need to. He just gives you information. He has about half a dozen different things he'll say to you at different times. He'll only say one phrase at a time, but signs, like I say, tell you if the NPCs don't. Put the notice board behind you, and the notice board gives you a bit more help. After completing Tutorial Island, these signs are pretty much the same. They just help you out throughout the game. Well, that lag is getting pretty bad. If you can't see, just step on this platform here. One more thing I'll show you before I stop this video is the implementation of the chest bank plugin. Flew too high. What the chest bank plugin does is it acts like an ender chest, except it has the ability of you can have different networks. So, you know, with an ender chest, one chest, you put all your items in there, nobody else can touch them except yourself, and you put another ender chest somewhere else and you can access those items from there. With the chest bank plugin, what it actually allows you to do is have different networks. So this, for instance, that's the bank. So you'll open up this here. To access the bank, it'll cost you 0.1 coins. You can open it up, put items inside there and no one else can touch them. But for instance, if there's another district with another bank, you know, you can put items in that as well, and it won't be visible from Hornchurch's bank. So that'll do me for this video. So far I've shown you where you come from once you finish Tutorial Island. You go to your spawn point, it'll show you your central station, and then, you know, this is your main skyscraper. All those 3 points are critical when you start. They just help you get started. My next video I'll show you where to buy land in Hornchurch. So remember, Econocraft, that's the world, obviously, and within that world there are different districts, and this district is Hornchurch, and it's up to players to make their own districts. Newbies can only buy one chunk of land, but if you upgrade your account, you can buy 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, and up to 64 blocks of land. And by being able to do that, you can work with others or work on your own to create new districts, and obviously contribute to the economy, which is why it's called Econocraft. So in my next video, I'll help you out with buying some land. Thanks for watching.